Well, Bennett Kessler filed this report. Trouble for Cottonwood Plaza in Bishop started nearly 5 years ago with the eventual closure and fencing of the center. Now, although the plaza did sell and has undergone rehabilitation, it is still closed. Now, architect and spokesman for the project, Tom Shaniel, said the owner did have to focus on other business responsibilities, but is now back on track with the Cottonwood Plaza. Shaniel said there is a new wave of activity and owner Liz Esmalea is pushing hard for tenants. He said there are a number who are interested in locating in the Cottonwood Plaza. Now, last spring, Esmalea had hired Rudolph Construction as the general contractor to oversee plaza renovations. Rudolph's crews did go to work on the front building. Shaniel said it is nearly ready for tenant improvements. The back building still needs some electrical service upgrade. Now, in the few months of inactivity, rumors began to fill the void, rumors of lawsuits. Shaniel said there is no truth to that rumor. He said the first wave of the new owner was to get the infrastructure improved. She then turned to other business matters. Now she is back on Cottonwood with the focus on tenant improvements and paving and landscaping, most likely in the spring. Now, crews have also been working on the former Burger King building. Shaniel said that the owner is entertaining possibilities of various franchises locating there. Meanwhile, there have been some break-ins and vandalism, and crews are opening up the formerly boarded up building to improve security, and they are also repairing the vandalism. Well, William Billy Carg Anderson, longtime Mammoth Lakes firefighter, passed away in San Diego on December 6th due to complications from brain cancer. Billy Anderson was born on March 9th, 1947 in Akron, Ohio, to his late parents, Don and Louise Anderson. He lived in Mammoth Lakes and Corona Beach, Mexico, and spent the better part of the last few months battling his disease in Carlsbad, and San Diego. Billy spent his childhood on the beaches of Southern California with his best friend, David Butler. Billy Anderson graduated from Arcadia High School in 1965 and was drafted into the Army as a helicopter mechanic. He served his country in Vietnam until he was discharged in 1973. Shortly thereafter, Billy Anderson moved to Mammoth, where he worked for Mammoth Mountain. While there, he met his wife, Valerie. They were married in August 1979 at the Twin Lakes Chapel. Billy initially worked for Mammoth Mountain as a ski instructor, and through the years he worked in lift operations on both Mammoth and June Mountain, and then later as the health and safety director. He was one of the first people to snowboard on Mammoth Mountain and helped to build the first terrain park near Chair 12. Now, during the summer months, Billy would work construction, operating the crane, building Mid-Chalet, Chair 23, the infamous QMC, as well as the People Mover. Also, Billy was an active member of the Mammoth Lakes Volunteer Fire Department. He moved through the ranks and eventually left his job at Mammoth Mountain to work full-time with the Mammoth Lakes Fire Department as the division chief in charge of training. Billy Anderson served the department in that capacity until he retired in 2012, working the strike teams on the Rainbow Fire as well as other fires in Southern California. Billy Anderson touched everyone that he met with his warm smile, bright blue eyes, and immense passion for life. His pride and joy were his family, his wife Valerie, daughter Shelby, and son Scotty. They are devastated by his loss, but are comforted knowing that he is still with them in spirit. Billy Anderson is also survived by a large family, including Chief Brent Harper and all of his Mammoth Lakes Fire Department brothers and sisters. You can see more on Billy Anderson and his family on our website, sierrawave.net. Services for Billy will be held at St. Joseph's Catholic Church in Mammoth Lakes Thursday, December 19th, 3 p.m., followed by a reception at the Mammoth Lakes Fire Station number 1. In lieu of flowers, you're asked to contribute to the Billy Anderson Fund set up through the Mammoth Lakes Fire Department. If you would like to get some more information, you can contact Chief Harper at 760-934-2300 to donate in the memory of Billy Anderson. And we do this next one with a very heavy heart. Jesse Ray Smith, born September 1st, 1931, passed away peacefully, surrounded by family on Friday, December 6th. Born in Wewoka, Oklahoma, Jesse served bravely in the Army during the Korean War. In 1964, while working at Helms Bakery, Jess met Jeannie St. Pierre, and on February 13th, 1965, they were married. The Smiths lived in Big Pine and owned and operated Mammoth Liquor 1978 until retiring in 2004. Jesse will be especially remembered for his thirst of adventure in the Eastern Sierra, his enjoyment of hiking, fishing, and hunting, but most importantly, for the love of his family. Jesse is survived by his devoted wife, Jeannie, his children, Radine, Rona, Jesse R. Smith, and Tracy Pavin, his adopted daughter, Kimberly Colvin, his grandchildren, Nicholas Aguirre, Natalie Smith, Tyler Pavin, Hannah Smith, Tori Pavin, Reese Pavin, and sisters Hazel Love and Neela Martin. Also, Jess and Jeannie, Big J and Mama, longtime friends of the Todd family. Jesse will be resting at Riverside National Cemetery. Services will be private. The family thanks Dr. Brown and the staff at the Rural Health Clinic, Northern Inyo Hospital, and the Bishop Care Center for their help and support for Jesse Smith. Rest in peace, Big J.